if I don't try to get these bonus things, right, and now I'm not trying to get the bonus things, and I still die anyway. Pleiades. Let me get rid of my cursor. Oh boy. So Pleiades. Well, you can tell at least that I've played it before because I started with 6 ships. Pleiades. The clunky parts of Phoenix that you can forgive. Are harder to forgive with Pleiades. So I'm not sure how much I'm going to play this, but I think I mentioned it in another video that I was doing. By the way, while you're still watching, hopefully, thank you for watching. Please, thumbs and bells and all of that. If you leave a comment, I will reply. Reasonable comment. If you're there to just bash me, then that's fine too, but I may not comment. I may not reply to that. So, but that is your prerogative. I don't even know what's going on here. I think I just lost a thing. But, so anyway, this is just the Phoenix, and I forget who makes these, but, and it's obvious that these are all inspired by the same people who made Phoenix, because there's a lot of similarities. Except for the bonus, well, I guess not the boss. Do you have a, I don't think you have a shield on this. And this is not the boss yet either. There's like a race level or something. There's just something so kind of, it's hard to just clunky. Clunky's the best way that I could say it. You hear people talk about the mechanics aren't very sweet. It's just, it feels like one of those old make your own video. I just went right into those make your own video games, Arcade Magic or something like that on the Apple II, maybe the Apple IIc or Apple IIe or something. I just remember I was in my dad's office and he had this thing, and you know, you can I, okay, so this is where you want to, okay, so you want to get the flags, right? Yeah, remember that. But I also remember there's some drift to this. Yeah, this is not fun. There's just something, it's, I guess when gamers on modern games talk about the clunkiness or the MacGuffins, just the going after things or whatever. It looks like I'm gonna, oh. And then you've got the Nibbler stuff. And I saw there was a documentary on Nibbler. And I remember when I was hearing that, I was like, I've heard that before, but I've never played Nibbler before. I'd never even heard of Nibbler until the documentary, until I saw the documentary. Finish your story, Kevin. So anyway, so I heard that and Nibbler, and I was like, where have I heard that before? And just now now people tell me that I'm crazy. How was I supposed to get through that? At least in Phoenix, you can hit a shield. Yeah, I don't like this. I just don't really like the 80s. And I may not even be pronouncing the name of the game correctly. Yeah. I may have to. Okay, so you gotta try to get them here. What am I doing? How many times do you have to fucking hit these things? I don't want to play that again. I don't want to play that again. Let's clear out of this. Let's see what else we can do. Punch Out. We can play some Punch Out, but I'll tell you something about Punch Out. I keep hearing people go, they'll see this Punch Out, and they're like, whoa, why did they take Mike Tyson out of it? Sorry, folks, but Punch Out was made before Mike Tyson. They put Mike Tyson on Punch Out. I think when they put it on Nintendo or something like that. I don't know, but see-through green guy Punch-Out is the Punch-Out. Everything else is pizza not made in New York City or New York State. Wow, am I gonna get Qbert maybe? No, QB-3. QB-3, yeah, maybe we'll play a little QB-3. QB-3's fun. It's a weird game, but it's a twin stick. Let me adjust the camera a little bit here. And yeah, hit any key. And this is a full game. Full game meaning like full screen versus the tall ones. Most people would be like, listen to me, Elmer Fudd. All right, QB-3. I think this is. I didn't do this on my. I don't think I did this on a first play on my first play, but I know I'm pretty sure I did it on Chet. I'm pretty sure I did it on my. I know I've done it on something, so this is not the first time that I've done something with QB-3 in my channel. I shot the bonus. I shot the bonus, but I didn't shoot the deputy. See, they'll kind of. Oh shit! I was trying to. Not a whole lot of soundtrack going on here. I mean, it's a pretty bare bones game, but when it comes to that kind of stuff, but just because of the interesting play. Let's see if I can just snag these. There you go. Don't always have to shoot them down because they'll block your shot stops as soon as because your shot widens out as it goes away from you, which is kind of cool. Oh, I see. So you gotta just get those things. See, you play it a little bit. This is one thing John Riggs was saying about football games in one of his one rating things about football games and sports games in general, and I agree with him, is that there should be some that you could just pick it up and you can start playing. Like, you know enough about, well, I know football is like trying. Oh, okay, then I'll just, if I don't try to get these bonus things, right? And now I'm not trying to get the bonus things, and I still die anyway. Oh, game over. Okay, I gotta play that again. But John Riggs was saying that people should, just want to pick up the game and be able to start playing it. And I agree. And they made that. It's called 10-Yard Fight. Because I think the only people who would actually play 10-Yard Fight, other than me and probably a bunch of other kids that didn't have any other football options maybe at the time. Certainly if arcades were your only options, I mean, you were just subject to whatever the arcade was, and they had a finite amount of space. They weren't like Netflix, they didn't just, they had, everything took up a footprint on the floor. So I agree with John. Like, Cyberball is kind of like that, where you can kind of play and sort of, and on maybe NFL Blitz. Is it NFL Blitz? I've never played that. I mean, they're making, I guess, Arcade 1-Up is making cabinets. Spending all that time trying to sneak through, and let me just clear this out. Now that I probably could have gotten that. So I agree with John, but not like pick it up and play like Atari 2600 baseball was. I remember that one. I used to play that with my brother, and you had to bunt. The only way you could get on base was you had to bunt. At least we were, and we were a couple of dumbasses. Well, actually, my brother's very smart. I'm a dumbass. But yeah, you'd have to bunt. You would have to just do just a little bunt and then bitch your way up to first base. It was terrible. It was terrible. And then they did they ever do a trackball baseball? There was a baseball that I liked to play where you were just a batter. It was, I want to say it was home run derby, but it wasn't a home run derby, I don't think. Or you were brought into relief pitch, and it had one of those old spring joysticks. I don't know what I even talk about when I play this shit. So if I've completely lost you, I'm sorry. Now I lost my train of thought on that, because I think I could have gotten that as well. But it had one of those old joysticks and that were really thin, and that you could see that they were on a ball. Let me just see if I can clear these guys out here and not try to get these bonuses. And I think you were a pitcher. Maybe the thing is just a Harvey Wallbanger this stuff. And first of all, I don't think Harvey Wallbanger is a move. Oh, now this is pissing me off. And I haven't finished at least one of my stories. I'm in the middle of 17 of them at this point. Yeah, it was really, it's charming. Yeah. He reminds me of somebody from that Jack Nicholson movie. Jack Nicholson movie. Oh, I thought I might have gotten the thing. So you played as a relief pitcher. I think you played as a relief pitcher, or you could pitch, or you pitched and you hit. But there were certain, like, you had certain things that you would sort of do the joystick to get your special pitch or whatever. But you still you didn't have to know that a split finger foot was that a nickel offense or defense. I don't even know what that shit is. All I know is I loved Cyberball, and you would see a lot more Cyberball on this. I don't think I've even shown it on this. But the main one that they never for some reason it doesn't switch up the plays. They're always the same 4 plays, at least for defense. And in Cyberball, I always like to use a certain play that isn't one of the 4 plays that they use. So the guy that wants to use the same play over and over again is complaining that they just give you the same plays over and over again. Okay. So if I'm on QB-3, I'm not even paying attention. What am I even playing at? QB-3. I'm playing QB-3. Wow. So maybe some of the strategy is to sort of wait and see where these guys are. Like here. Now can I... Yeah, I don't think that strategy worked either. So let's try the strategy where you actually just do well and finish the level. Let's try that strategy. Yep. We can do that one. I appreciate you watching. Appreciate you leaving comments. If you do, I will reply. Please subscribe. Thumbs, bells, all of that stuff. The initial people that watch these videos and support us and keep us doing these, when seeing an extra 5 or 10 views is a big deal at this level. And you, if you're still watching this, are the reason why that happens and why this keeps happening. So thank you very much. You are so appreciated, and I hope you have a fantastic day.